Hi, my name is Shelley and I represent James Cook University. So James Cook University is an Australian public university. We are one university in 3 tropical locations, so it's very easy to remember us. We're 1, 2, 3, one university, 2 countries, and 3 tropical campuses. So Singapore is our international campus. We started in 2003, so this year we're celebrating our 16th anniversary in Singapore. So on our campus, we have about 4,000 students right now. That's a lot from where we started. So I'm going to give you a quick tour around the campus today. Follow me. So we'll start from the corporate reception right over here. So that's where our new students and partners come in to see us at first sight. And we have a financial lab right in front of you. As you can see, the financial lab is powered by Bloomberg terminals. So if you know Bloomberg, they are a financial services provider, and they have many financial intelligence offering to people in the sector. And all of our financial management students can have access to Bloomberg terminals, and they have real-time trading information going on. So now there's a class just finished right there. So we have Dr. Tong talking to a group of students. And if we move further this way, we will go to the different blocks on our campus. All of our classrooms are built to foster interactive learning and collaboration as well. There are signs for each classroom, and also we have scheduled to say which class is going on at what time. Yeah, so everybody can just check here, or they can check on their student portal on their mobile phones, so they know where to go for classes every day. Let's come in and have a look at Apple room. So this is a typical classroom for our students. And you'll see that we have TV monitors on the walls. So students basically, they can plug in their Apple devices into the power plugs in here, and they can present what they want to show. And of course, the lecturer will usually stand in the middle or stand in front with a projection at the back on the wall. So in this way, students can move around as well, or they can discuss in groups to facilitate better learning. And you can see all the furnitures are movable. So they can actually form different groups. So they don't have to stay in their own groups. They can always move around and really interact with the lecturers. All right, and let me introduce this one. Please do not get scared. This is our biometric fingerprint collection machine. So basically, you can stick in your thumb in there to register your attendance. Everything is digitalized on campus, and we do not encourage cheating. So please do it yourself, because we register your fingerprint when you first come into the university. Next up, we have a little gym on campus as well. So this gym looks very small, but there is all kinds of equipment you will need. So there you go. So yeah, so all the weights, cycling, yes. And if you want to do a bit of running, everything is possible. Yeah, there are lockers in here, and there are 2 shower rooms, male and female. So if you like to take a shower after your workout, sweaty workout session, and if you want to just stretch, simply stretch, do yoga, it's all possible as well. And here I think you can do the rowing, like rowing boats like that. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not an expert in gym, but yeah, that's what we can offer. If you want to buy books or purchase stationery, you can come up to our bookstore. So you can also find snacks, right? So snacks is how you survive the difficult days, especially during stressful exam time. So we've got snacks, we've got stationery, we've got books, and even like uniforms for students who are in the aquaculture major. They need to wear lab coats. Yeah. And if you want to print stuff, so you can buy a cash card and you can insert your cash card from here, and you can print color, black and white. We've got printers in here, so you do not have to go to a printing house. And now we are going into the psychology clinic. So it's a very private section in the university because we want to give respect and we want to protect patients' privacy. We're not going to go in, but I'm going to show you the outside of it. This is open to public. Yeah, and this clinic is managed by our own lecturers, and some of the very top-notch students will get a chance to intern here for a period of time. Usually they are our honors year students. So we're going to move on because we can't really film anywhere beyond here. So now we're at the back, and I'm going to quickly show you about the sporting facilities. In front of us, you can see a cricket playing ground and also 2 basketball courts on our right. And right in front of us, we have a very, very nice wall mural, and it's done by Australian street artists. And this is to recognize the friendship between Singapore and Australia. I think it was 50 years of friendship between Singapore and Australia. And it's done a few years ago. It's really, really nice, and it becomes one of our icons on campus. Super nice. There is a green patch of one open field in front, so if students want to do football, they can do that as well. And here you can see that there's so many pampas outside. It looks like a construction site, but actually these are pampas for our fish tanks inside this aquaculture lab.
International class?
It is an international class, yeah. It's very interesting because Singapore is ranked world #1 in marine biodiversity, and a few other related disciplines. So when it comes to anything marine or environmental science, we are top notch in the world. So we really want to showcase that on our campus. Continue on our campus tour. So this is how the space looks like. Can I quickly ask one student to say something? Rachel.
Okay. Hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm currently studying psychology in JCU psychology program. I'm in my 5th semester, and outside of studying, I'm the president of JCU's Psychology Society.
What do you like? Is there anything you like about or your friends?
Something that I really love about JCU is the people, especially my friends, Shasha and Jin. Yes.
Hi.
There are some really, really great students in JCU, and it's really fun getting to know different people.
That's a wrap. Thank you. Yeah. Let's continue our journey. This is the courtyard of the campus where students hang out. So a lot of times there are a lot of activities, singing, dancing, different kind of performances during lunchtime. So it's always very buzzy in this area. And now we are moving to the cafeteria. So there are different food stores, as you can see. So there's Chinese, there's Korean and Japanese, chicken rice, Thai, Vietnamese, Western, Indian, Malay food, all different kinds of food, basically. And of course, we've got a very healthy corner for fruits and drinks at the back. If you're tired of, the heat, you can always come in to the air-conditioned area where you can have your meal in a more relaxed environment. Okay, we can go out this way. So that is the cafeteria. We're going to go to the library. And of course here we've got some lockers if you would like to rent lockers. So you can keep your heavy books or your, even your valuable belongings in there. There you go. That is our library in front of us. So now it's a little bit more quiet, and it's a self-learning space as well on the first floor. If you want to borrow books, you can borrow from here or upstairs. That's where we're going. And more printers in here as well if you would like to print. So usually library is a very popular place for students to do quiet self-study. So usually you can find all the textbooks students need in this space. And we have come out from level 2 library, and in block C we have classrooms on level 2. So we've got 3 classrooms, bigger classrooms on level 2. There is no class right now, we are very lucky. So please go inside. So that's a typical auditorium that we have. Some students are here just hanging out, that's fine. So again, all the furnitures are movable. So sometimes we can push all the chairs at the back. So we'll have a very big activity space for students to play games or run their own clubs activities. Yeah, so we have 3 smaller auditoriums like this on campus and 2 big ones on level 4. So the big ones are usually 3 times of the size of this one. Yeah, the biggest one can host about 200 plus people. Something very interesting that we have is a koi pond. So if you go over and you can see a koi pond right in front. That's where we would like to have our students hang out as well. It's a very interesting space. Okay, so I've shown you, well, pretty much every corner on the campus and different types of classrooms as well. Of course, I've not shown you everything, every corner, so maybe you should come back the next time and we'll do a different one. Okay, so we're going down. Our last stop is the first student hub. In the first student hub, you will see where we have our student ambassadors. So these are like staff members working for our students. We don't really call them staff members. We rather call them student ambassadors because they help our students throughout their time in Singapore. So as you can see, there we go. Okay, this is the old student hub, and we have Ask Me pods like this in here and also in there. So these are like open office, walking office for students to ask questions or to share their thoughts. There's no office door you have to knock on, so you don't have to feel shy, you don't have to feel like, I don't know anyone. You just need to approach people in here and everybody will be happy to help you. Again, this is where students hang out, more free space for students to discuss. We also have rooms like this for students to go in and have group discussions. So it's a more private setting where they can discuss and share their thoughts in a group.
Need reservation?
Yeah, students can reserve online, so you can just log in to your online booking portal and just book a room. And every room has a name. For example, this one is C1-10D. So if you want to book this room, you can just go online and book this room. Okay, cool. So we are going to go back at the courtyard because lastly, we have a learning support office. Our learning support office, they do a number of things. They do workshops. So all the workshop schedule is published online. They also do one-on-one tutoring. And they can help you in terms of academic writing as well. So if you've written something that you're not very confident about, you can always approach them to help you check. So there are 5 areas that focus on for students. So accounting, statistics, academic writing, referencing, and math. So if you feel like you're weak in any of these areas, you can just knock on this door, talk to someone about it. Their full-time job is to help you learn. They don't teach you any subjects in particular. All right, we're back at the beginning of the tour. So that's all. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Hope to see you again in Singapore and at James Cook University. Bye.